What's up, Squatchers? Squatchin Sports Podcast, episode 39, coming at you. I'm on a phone because I can't work technology. Lips here, of course, Locks here.
38. 38.
It's 38. Is it 38? I thought we did 38 already.
That's what it says up top.
Damn.
Maybe we did
38.
Yeah, we did do 38. That was last week. Yep,
I thought we did.
39.
39.
Just branded
episode
wrong.
39 coming at you. It says 38. It's 39. This is your Fast Willie Parker episode.
Ooh, that boy's extra fast.
Ooh.
He's fast.
Fast.
Yeah, I'm on my phone because I can't figure out what's going on with my laptop. So
No,
here
tell
we
the
are.
truth. Tell the truth.
I forgot my password.
Attaboy.
To his laptop.
Yep, it's locked out. Can't figure it out. Tried multiple times.
We
We have a new addition
we got a new member. A new member
to
to
the
the
Squatchin
Squatchin
Sports
fam.
Podcast family.
A new member to the Squatchin fam. Say hi. Say hello. Look, he's holding his arms down, bro, over my hand. Say hello. Everybody, this is Shadow.
Super
We
cute.
brought him home.
Shadow will have
today.
bigger hands than Jimmy here in a couple months.
Shadow is going to be absolutely fucking massive. We need
Burmese
to-
Mountain Dog.
What's that?
Is it Burmese Mountain Dog?
He is a Bernese Mountain Dog. He is. Look at him. Hi, buddy. Oh yeah, such a good boy. Yes, we went and picked him up today, and Sausage had absolutely no idea. I'll have to give you Krista. Send the boys the video of Sausage.
Well, I saw it.
She immediately started crying.
Was that her Christmas gift? Oh,
I mean, one of many, but yeah.
yeah.
Oh, boy, he's such a daddy's boy. All right, you go play Shadow. Daddy's got to work.
See how this looks.
There it is.
There we go. On your landscape mode.
Yeah, boy. You see more of Ian?
More of me, but now the whole thing's landscape mode, and the time and the watchers are over my face. All right, we'll get through it.
That's all right. We're doing a short sport, right? And we're streaming. We're gaming.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
sir.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of Fast Willie Parker,
We're
Well
going to have a fast post-Christmas sports segment. So, how was the Christmas, boys?
it's good, dude. Good.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Ours was
Sean and
chill.
I, we just kind of hang out. It was our first Christmas, kind of just her and I. So
Nice.
we just hung out. My tradition growing up, in my family, we would always watch Christmas Story at 8:00, pretty much when the first one came on. Watch that, and then just kind of hang out for the rest of the night. So we watched that. We got this game actually on the Switch. We bought it. We went out shopping before, and we bought it to play that night. So we played it a little bit. It's called It Takes Two. It's pretty cool. It's a co-op game on the Switch. So like you have to, you can't play by yourself. You have to play with other people. You have to use like each character has a thing where they have to help out. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
So we did that for a little bit. Watched the movie, and then we got some hot chocolate. Drove around, watched Christmas lights, tied out the pup because next year we'll be doing that for the baby. Whenever we're tiring them out. So figure we get it into gear now. But yeah, it was good. Good. Christmas morning, same thing, just kind of hung out. But what about you, Jimmy?
Yeah, no, we did the same. Didn't go home this year. This year we got sausage at 10 in the morning on Christmas Day. So did the whole little fam thing. And then it's so nice out that we took a walk around the neighborhood. Told her during breakfast that we were going to go visit friends of mine that lived about 2 hours away. Went and picked up this dog from a nice Mennonite family. So she was very, very surprised. Of course, we went because she didn't want to get out of bed, but that's 11-year-olds. So went and got him, and it's just been like that since. Just been doing puppy stuff. I had a little bit of work to do today, so got that done after we got home, and the girls went to the pet supply store and got like, the normal stuff, bowls, training treats, a collar that he'll grow into and wear into his adulthood that would literally fit around my neck. It fits next 11 to 17, and I wear my dress shirt's a 16 and a half. So I could wear this Batman collar. But we didn't know what we were going to name him, obviously, because Quincy didn't know she was getting a dog. So I thought it was going to be a whole family collaborative effort for the 2-hour ride home. It was about 7 minutes before we landed on a name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Quincy wanted to name him a whole bunch of human names, which was weird. And I threw out Shadow. We all loved it. And now his name's Shadow. Ironically enough, friend of the program, he was did he hop in for the draft? Did Handle? When we did
yeah, he did.
Yeah. He's a friend of the program. He's been on here before. Hopped in for our draft episode. It is all his wife's fault that we now have another dog.
Yep.
Because she decided to tell Krista that they were getting a dog, and it's Krista's favorite breed, so we obviously got a dog. They got one from the same litter, and unbeknownst to me, named it Luna. So we have Shadow, and his sister's name is Luna. So that's it's cool, like the nighttime theme, right? Yeah. And now every time we hang out with the dogs, they're going to be seeing their sister or brother, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we already planned for this summer. We're going to go to, I don't know if they do more than one, but we're going to go to every pup night that the Indians or Guardians or whatever have.
They do a couple
together. Yeah. So we'll be going to those, provided, yeah. But yeah, that was all I did. Oh, and then I hung a couple of Drake flags in Quincy's room.
I saw that.
Not the University of Drake. One is actually pretty hard. It's a flag of every one of his album covers. And then the other one confused me a bit. It's an American flag with Drake in the middle.
With heart.
Dudes from Canada. So
that one did. So I did see both of them posted. Krista posted them. I was like, yeah, the album cover one's cool. But I was like, this dude bashed my Warriors in the finals one year because he's Canadian.
Well, yeah, he's from Toronto. You got to rep the hood.
Yeah.
And then she got a trophy display that I hung on the wall. John, you'd be very proud of me. But it didn't go well. There was a lot of profanity involved. But it's up. It's up, and goddamn it, the trophies are on it. So. Yeah. How about you, Johnny? How much shit did you put together this year?
Whew. Not as crazy as most years.
No?
But still a long one. It was a long one. As you two know, Christmas Eve is a building night for me.
Yeah, I know, because you called me at 2 a.m.
Yeah, and most of the time, for people out there who have kids, you cannot start at 5, 6, 7, 8, not even 9. And if it's for your spouse, you can't start till midnight sometimes. So we obviously bring all our Christmas gifts up the night of. That's what Kylie likes to do, so we do that. And then I had to build something for Brooks. The instructions were very poorly.
Poorly written or poorly understood by you?
There was 3 pictures.
Oh fuck!
That's what it was.
Was it that gym thing?
Yeah. So before I started building it, all the reviews were said it took me 4 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah. But they also, a lot of them used the tools that came with it. I used my own tools. So, I mean, a lot better off. But yeah, finished that in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that was fun.
Way to bang it out.
All for it just to get returned. So, yeah,
wow.
because both my kids broke it the next day.
Oh, no.
Because they sent the wrong parts in 2 of the ends. But, yeah, it was great. They loved it for the time being.
35 minutes.
Yeah. They loved all their gifts. It was a very long Christmas. It was a great nap for the 4 o'clock Sunday game or Monday game, I guess. But yeah, it was It was fun. Today was a lot of work. Today was mom went to work and we took all the Christmas gifts upstairs and put them away.
Put them kids to work, boy.
We got rid of all the boxes, cleaned the rooms.
Nice.
Yup. Eventful. But yeah, we here. Another one down.
That was the one nice thing about Christmas falling on a Monday. I don't know about y'all. Our trash day's on a Monday, so obviously pickup was today. So all the shit was just out the fucking house. Now next year,
Nice.
when Christmas is on a goddamn Wednesday because it's a leap year, we're fucked.
Yeah, ours on a Friday.
But remember episode 9,
Ours are Thursdays.
39.
Friday, actually.
I'm happy about trash day.
Trash day.
Get that thummies.
All right. Well, in the nature of our 39th episode with Fast Willie Parker, let's get this thing going.
Let's get into some sports.
Where we starting, Johnny?
Oh, we getting straight into it. Some feet.
Some feet.
And not the weird feet you guys are thinking of.
Yes.
Actually, they are kind of weird feet. They're the Jimmy's feet.
This is not Feet Finder. We do not participate in that.
I got fucking Pokemon socks too. Stoked.
Oh, heck yeah.
Sausage
This is
Gummy.
gonna be a great one.
It was a 5-pack. It was Snorlax, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
Nice.
Kid does that.
So when Jimmy puts his foot up in the air, no screenshots, we cannot resell his feet.
Correct. We do not have a Feet Finder account.
Not yet.
Here we go. Ready. It's time for King with Lip, baby.
Got me some Christmas too, baby.
Nice.
It is that time. And boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be a Liverpool fan because we are back on top of the table. We are back on top of the table, Johnny. Remember when you guys were there and then you weren't? Now, granted, I mean, y'all still got a game in hand over us, but we played each other. We played each other, and we talked about it last week. We previewed it, but it actually happened. You guys scored in 4 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, I was sweaty. I was like, ah shit. And then I finally was able to tune in, and it was just after Salah scored the equalizer. So that was in the 29th minute, and then I'm not going to say Liverpool dominated the rest of the game, but they played more ball was played on Arsenal's side of the pitch than it was Liverpool's. And then in the 78th, when Trent hit the bar, bro, I just felt a piece of my soul die. Only momentarily. It regenerated like a weird lizard tail. But I would have loved to have the dub because I would have made this episode that much sweeter. But we did play Burnley today. Shout out JJ Watt if you're watching, because I know you don't got anything else going on Tuesday night at 9:00 or whatever it is your local time. For those of you who don't know, JJ Watt is a partial owner of the Burnley team. They are very good. But we went to their house and we beat them 2-0. It was we were driving for the puppy, so I only had it on my phone and I wasn't even paying attention to it because me and Quincy were passing him back and forth on the ride home. But we scored within the first, I know it was 7 minutes because I put the game on, looked down at my phone, and it was 1-0. I was like, oh shit, all right. But and then Diogo Jota scored in the 90th. So we now are atop the table by 2 points. Granted, Arsenal has a game in hand. John, I'm not sure when you play again. I can check. But we also have goal differential on everybody by at least 3 now. We have 23. Arsenal and Man City have 20. So
we do have a big one coming up this week.
You got your boys on Thursday.
So, and that's what I was going to get into. I know you were touching base on that, but we'll kick it back to from our last episode. There was nothing better than Saturday. West Ham winning, United losing.
All in the same game. You love to see it. And, well, you know what, though? Not for nothing. United came back and won it today.
Yeah.
So, much to my malign, because, I hate that.
And then also to top us off, the only game Sunday, love seeing Chelsea lose.
always. Oh, nothing better. Honestly, boys, absolutely nothing better. And they lost to just a dog shit Wolves team.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. So we're going to take a look at the table now. Villa's still in third, even with today's loss.
Villa actually, I mean, you say that they actually shocked me because obviously they lost that, and then their draw was weird.
Yeah. Well, look, it's like any major sports season, right? You're going to go through ups and downs. But the draw against Sheffield United might be even worse than the comeback loss today against Man United. I say that because you drew the team on the bottom of the table at home. And then you had a 2-0 lead at Sir Alex Ferguson Field and lost 3-2. So, yeah, everybody's riding this Garnacho train, DC. And, I mean, you paid all that money for him. He better be good. It took him a while. I did not watch it, though. So if you want to add anything, DC, please feel free. In other news, Newcastle is just reeling, boys. Lost 3-1 today at home to Nottingham. Bournemouth smoked Fulham 3-0. And our boys, baby, the Tan. The one team we can agree on. Luton Tan with the 3-2 win. That game was back and forth.
They can beat Sheffield.
They did beat Sheffield, yeah. Tomorrow we have a slate of 3 games. We got Chelsea hosting Palace, Brentford hosting Wolves, and Everton hosting Man City. Man City actually are, by their standards, kind of in shambles right now. Now,
granted, not in good shape.
They've only played 17 matches, which only they and Brentford have done so. But most are on 18, some are on 19. They only have 34 points, which puts them at 5th on the table.
Yeah, they've had 2 postponed, I think.
Yeah. So if you're gonna win the treble like they did last season, and then I'm gonna be honest, they look pretty goddamn dominant in the group stages of the Champions League so far this year. But to do that and then potentially miss the Champions League next year, that would be rough. That would be rough. Now, I mean, I'm kind of throwing stones from a glass house here because Liverpool won a double in 2021, and then last year, obviously, they missed the Champions League. But that City team looked special. I mean, for a long time, they looked like the best team, the best club team in Europe. So I don't know if they're gone by the wayside or what's going on with it. But all I know is let's keep winning Liverpool because it feels great and it makes doing kicking it with lip even more fun. It already is. And we didn't say anything about Tottenham. Do you want me to bring it up or should we just let it ride?
Are we in top 4 now?
You are in top 4 and you're on a 3-game win streak.
Let's go, baby.
But I don't think you forgot that you also were number 1 in the league at the beginning of the year. So
listen, long season.
Yeah.
We don't live in our fears. Okay. Obviously, we have some things we got to work on. Some things and stuff that needs tightened up.
There you go. Can you give us the specifics?
But
nope.
Pass the ball better.
Listen, all we got to start doing is putting the ball in the net more than the other team more times, and we'll go back on top. We're in top 4 now, baby.
You are
coming up.
You are the Ted Lasso of our generation, I swear to God.
Yes.
I mean that. Truly.
Maybe I should start wearing bring the stash back.
I think it's fucking glorious.
Just gotta believe, baby. Just gotta believe.
Gotta believe.
Yeah. We got some good games this week.
Yeah. Ian, I would be remiss, obviously, if I didn't talk about you guys' game on Thursday at Brighton. So both you boys got your teams playing almost at the same time on Thursday.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm going to watch both.
Same.
I'll put Tottenham on the Mac and Arsenal on the iPad because neither one of those poverty franchises deserve to be on a TV in this house.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know if you have any Saki Lockies this week, but I got one for you guys out there. If you guys are on it, it would be the Arsenal West Ham game, taking both teams to score.
Is that a bet? You can do that.
Even money.
It's pretty cool.
So one I like for that game, both teams to score, even money. And then I think the boys can agree. Probably not the best bet to take, but if you want to just, sprinkle a little bit of money on it.
You want to live a little?
You want to live a little? I'm not saying it's going to hit, but to sprinkle a little bit, we're going to take the good old Ton over Chelsea.
Ooh.
Wow.
The tan.
Yeah.
Take the tan over the Blues.
Yeah, boys.
Oh, boy.
Like I said, if you guys just want to sprinkle, I'm not saying dabble heavy, I'm saying sprinkle.
Just a little some. Just a little some. My buddy who lives in the neighborhood, I've talked about it here a couple times. I FaceTimed him to show him the puppy. And he's like, yeah, so I got a PS5 for Christmas. So once I get another controller, you can come over and run FIFA. I was like, dude, I don't want to take you to school in your own house. You're always such a nice host. You have me over all the time. You always let me try new whiskeys. You want me to just come over and just smack you? All right. But yeah, DC, good point. The January deadline is coming fast. Do you guys really think that you're going to walk Rashford?
There you go, all day.
Rashy's gone? I mean, well, so let me ask you this. A, do you want him gone? And B, do you think Garnacho is a better replacement? But outside of that, boys, that's really all I got on the Lockies. There's some easy sledding ahead for the Reds.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately going to miss their next game because that will be when we're in Seattle for the Winter Classic. They play at the same time as the Winter Classic. So.
Oh, you mean on the first?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one. I mean, I would have to look a bit more into it to look at like the both team, but it is one I've started looking at a lot. Dak had it perfect here, BTS, baby. Both teams to score. It's always a good one. West Ham's always one in there with them. So I think the same with you guys' next match on the first. I think we won't be back live before then, so definitely one to take as well. I know Jimmy don't want to admit it, but Newcastle should score.
Dude, you never know what you're going to get from Newcastle. But the only thing I will say about that is that game is at Anfield, and Liverpool at Anfield is different. They're like Dallas at home, except we can win on the road too.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's not one that I'm locking in. Like I said, my lock was Arsenal, West Ham, both scored. And once again, sprinkle the Pods team.
The Pods team. The team of the pod. Ooh, I like that.
Pods team, baby.
I like that a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's looking like Barcelona is going to happen for Rafinha. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't follow United, just like watching them lose. But I can't imagine why they'd let Rashford go because everybody was so high on him last year, talking about how he was the player of the year and this and that. And now he's walking?
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Did you guys see the reel of Jude Bellingham getting questioned by a reporter, and he says, "You're a mature 28," and Jude's eyes get all wide. He's like, 28? Bruv, I'm 20. You just put another 8 years on me.
No.
And the dude is playing like out of his mind this season. He's arguably the best midfielder in the world right now, especially with KDB being hurt. But dude, that just puts it in perspective. Like he's balling out at Real Madrid, and he's 20 years old. John, what were you doing at 20?
Sure.
Yeah, same.
Shadow.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can hear that a lot.
What'd he do?
He peed.
He peed!
Oh.
Hey.
Come here, bring him in.
That's what puppies do.
You just cleaned his pee?
2 seconds.
And he just peed again?
Peed again.
Yeah! That's a bad boy. I love it.
Great. Yes,
No, I'm working.
Yeah, bring on the bacon somehow. Come on now.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awesome because sausage is going to be so good for like 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
because we got this puppy. And then it's just
And then you're actually gonna be to work.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on soccer, Jimbo?
No, that's all I got, boys.
Oh, we got a little bit this week, and then we're gonna have a break for about a week too. On Premiere, that is.
Yeah, because the international competitions will resume.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So we'll have a little bit to talk about next week. Jimbo will, and then
Yeah, and then
Probably.
we'll preview the break.
yeah. So we'll have that. Hell yeah, we'll see. On top for now.
Getting it in, boys. Getting it in.
There's Ian.
Sorry.
Before we get into
Three things at
some
once.
NFL, we'll do some normal stuff, and we'll kick into the Thursday night locks. It's kind of weird because last week I think we did our pod on Thursday, right?
Yeah, we watched.
Um,
We squashed.
Squash.
so for anyone who wasn't there, these were the bets. Thank God all three of them did hit.
Oh yeah, boy.
Kamara decided to wait until the final drive to catch like 19 passes.
All of them. Yeah.
Yeah. He was at, I think, 1 or 2 up until then, and he caught 5 on the last drive,
Yep.
something like that. But yeah, so it was a sweat, but we went 3 for 3.
I don't know if you guys see what DC just put in there. We're not
Yep.
talking about NBA right now, but
I just got it on my phone. I didn't want to interrupt McCoy.
single season record.
So I'll tell you
7
this: there is a bet out there. I don't know what it is now. It was when they were at 25. It was plus 10,000 or something. It was 10 or 12,000 for them not to win another game.
It was something stupid.
Yeah.
It was someone put 40 on it to win 400 grand.
Yeah.
Or 40 grand. I'm sorry, 40 grand.
40.
I mean, if you got
Shoot,
40
got
bucks
two,
left,
right?
you could light it on fire faster. Like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, it's
Yeah.
the NBA. Like, they're not
Yeah.
gonna not win another game.
Right.
No.
Outside of Kate Cunningham, bro, that team is bad.
And that's perfectly fine, but we're not talking like a football season. You know, like the Lions or the Browns winning 1 game in 2 seasons, right? Those are only 16 games. We're talking 82 games, bro.
Right.
We'll see. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying it is.
They're
If they
what, 27 and
could
2 or
80,
2 and
I will-
27?
What's that?
They're what, 2 and 27?
Yeah.
29 games in. Yeah. I mean, that's
If they
So
go
they
to-
won their-
basketball.
They
I will
lost
eat-
their
I will
first
eat a
game,
shit. I'll eat a shit.
and then their best hope to win another game is they play the Thunder.
They don't play the Spurs at all?
They've played them. The only team they beat is the Thunder. They beat them twice, back to back.
Fuck.
Yeah. Out of all teams to beat, right? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they beat them back to back. So they lost their first game, 1-2. So they had a winning record of 2-1, and then they lost.
Yikes.
Zoink
So-
scoop.
We'll see. But yeah, Doug, I did see Cup. Yeah, I already pulled them for this week. But as for this week, I know these boys, I don't know if they probably haven't looked yet, nor do they want to because of who's playing. It is not the best game in the world.
No, I need it. I need it bad.
But this week we're gonna go with my 3 locks, and then we're gonna go with, we're gonna do the sprinkle episode, I guess. So 3 little sprinkles. This week I'm gonna stick with them. even though the Jets have a good defense, we're going to take Flacco over 227. He should be there. I mean,
But Jets.
Yeah, the run game's just not there. I mean, they're just not running the ball like they should, so they're just slinging it.
Fuck you, Doug.
What do you say?
Just look.
All fix like Hodges.
Oh yeah.
Well done. Well done.
We're gonna get there. Trust me.
It's a small win.
This week, I'm not gonna tail the man. He just had the craziest week ever in football.
Amari?
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with Elijah Moore over 31.5.
Ooh, I don't love that.
Don't love it. You might not, but I do.
I don't.
So Elijah Moore over 31.5. Jets defense, like I said, they're not bad at all. I'm not going to say they're going to shut down Cooper, but he's not going to be their first option every time. And then I also see this game going over. Hopefully we get another primetime over 35.5. So that's going to be my three main ones.
So you think the Browns score 33?
So he's a Jets quarterback.
If the Jets ain't getting more than a field goal, homie.
No, they will. They'll be all right.
That's scary.
But yeah, so those are the three there. The other one, if you guys want to sprinkle on, is a second half over 17.5. Would be the main one, second half. And then the first quarter is actually only set at 6.5. If you guys want to get on that.
Fuck, you just want to sweat the whole game, don't you?
Yep. and if he does start, my third one was Trevor. Not sure if he's going to, but he should take his over rushing.
Trevor Lawrence?
No, Simeon, bro.
Okay, I was gonna say. Like, wait a minute, are we switching games?
If he does start, take his over. I did take it this past week, which was great. His line was literally 3.5. They'll probably bump it to, I think, 4.5, maybe 5. He had 13 this past week. They're going to be from behind. He's going to be scrambling. Takes one run to beat that. Once again, the bottom three are sprinkles.
Sprinkles,
boys. Sprinkles.
Means we sprinkle it. Do not put the house.
No.
Just a little sauce for the kids, you know?
Jimmy doesn't like it, but Elijah Moore, that's the house.
I don't love it. That's the house?
That's the house, boys and girls.
Oh, fuck. No wonder why you're already returning Christmas presents.
We'll see you next Tuesday on that one. Jimmy will keep the receipt.
I don't even know if I'll be home in time next Tuesday.
We'll see.
Figure out.
But yeah, that's what we got for Thursday night.
Word.
Depending on what we have going on, me and Ian might hop on. Jimmy's might be there. He probably won't want to watch the Browns.
I won't. Oh no, I'm watching the Browns at my buddy's house. I don't want to pod while I'm there. We made that plan today.
Sure.
I need the Cleveland defense this week. Listen, out of the 6 leagues, I only made it to one championship game. And
Same.
I need it. I need a touchdown on the defensive side of the ball. As long as it's not Myles Garrett, so I don't have to hear about these fucking idiots talking about how he's better than TJ Watt.
For sure.
But what's quickly becoming one of our favorite things to do, especially with these past 2 weekends with the Steelers playing on Saturday and the Browns playing on Sunday, is go to a local establishment, Steeler to the floor, and just talk shit the whole game. The whole goddamn game. The first weekend was cool. Actually made some friends with the guys. They were pretty cool peeps. This past weekend, made about 4 or 5 of them leave the establishment before halftime. Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Well, since he's on it, I guess we'll touch on it last. We'll pop into some fantasy football. E.
Word. Well, don't have much to say about the pod championship because I ain't even sniffing that.
No, we can pop it up. We're gonna appreciate some people here.
Yeah, pop that shit up.
Well, I can't pop it up.
I got you.
One second. But I can talk about it real quick. So it looks like, if I'm correct, let me go to the bracket here real quick. Week 6,
Bracket challenge.
17, we got
Nice one, John.
Team A Davin versus Team Nike Soccer.
Damn. What happened, Mont?
Yeah, man, that was a tough loss. He got absolutely smoked.
What happened, Mont?
Well, Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Brees Hall, and George Kittle happened.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Allen had 25, pretty much 26. McCaffrey had 25. Brees Hall had 43. Kittle had 19. And Justin Tucker had 15.
Jesus.
Yeah. Tony Pollard got 5, so that doesn't help Montel.
Dude, what a bad second half just drop off.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, Tony Pollard way underperformed this year.
Way.
Hanukkah, but just in time, buddy.
Hey, Bonica, we're just talking about how you got
Bon.
absolutely fucking smoked in the semis, bro.
Way to throw up 85, my guy.
Woo!
Oof. Not great. Not a great performance. Looking at the Cowboys in the playoffs.
I mean, it doesn't help when you start Herbert, bud.
Guys,
Oh, no.
the reality hasn't set in.
Oh, yeah,
This is my second to last episode with this butte under
Well,
my
the good news
control.
is you might be giving it to somebody from the pod. Might.
That would be bad news because then I'd have to see it every time we did an episode.
Oh, that would be
It's
great.
going to be right here, baby. Right here, every episode.
But you know what? No one's name's on this bitch twice, and now I can hang my hat on that.
Yeah,
Just
you're right.
on.
Keep saying it as much as you can.
Just team
Man.
freckles and tattoos, baby.
Talk about sweaty spaghetti.
Oh my god,
Dude.
everyone was sweating.
Shoosh.
I mean,
I thought I was cooked.
that's what we can get into. I don't know if how much you guys watch into other people's leagues and follow other stuff, but that's why I put it on here. Monday disappointments. There were so many people I saw post going into Monday Night Football with like multiple players, and they're like, "Oh, I'm good," and just nothing to show.
Well,
Nothing to show.
I mean, so I'll talk about my two of my other leagues, right? And I'll keep it brief. I lost in a league because of Jake Moody. I lost by 4, which, whatever. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I needed A.J. Brown to get in the end zone. He didn't, unfortunately. That same league, that was my uncle's league, my buddy was in. He lost by 0.6 of a point and had Purdy and McCaffrey in the late game.
Oh, man.
And, like, I thought, okay, this is a lock. All McCaffrey has to do is catch the ball and not lose 5 yards at the same time. And Darnold threw one to McCaffrey while my boys texted me talking about how he stopped watching the game because it's stressing him. And he did not catch the ball because Sam Darnold threw it outside. So he lost by 0.6 of a point. And then in my other league that I did make the championship in, I won by 5, but the dude I played had Purdy, Debo, and Ayuk.
Ooh.
So I just was like, I was uncomfortable, bro. I'm telling you, I was short of breath at some point. It was
And then
bad.
Ayuk started getting hot at the end.
Right at the end of the game. For what, bro? Sit down.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was. So in Casey's brothers league, once again, me and Casey are in the championship.
Are you?
Yep.
Good. Who's gonna win?
He's gonna get dominated.
He's gonna get dominated?
Yeah, I mean, I'm scoring over 200 every week.
I can't wait till Tuesday.
But yeah, no, he literally was playing, and the guy had Ayuk, and I was like, dude, he better stop throwing the ball to him. He was a touchdown on that last drive, which if he would have looked, he was open. I think, yeah, he ended up winning by 7 points, which we do the math and touchdown and catch, a little bit of yards. Yeah. But yeah, so we're back in the ship this week. Out of 4 main leagues, 2 championships.
Nice.
Can't complain. I'm not gonna lie. My one league, I'm playing Wayne, and he's soft, and he wants to split. And I'm probably doing it.
So you're soft.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
So he offered it. To be fair, he offered it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, but I only have one quarterback.
So you're
it's-
scared. It's not soft.
and
You're scared.
No. My one quarterback is Trevor Lawrence,
So you're scared.
who's probably not playing this week.
So, okay, just say it. Ian, say it with me. You're scared.
You're scared.
You're scared.
Probably smart.
You're scared.
But
You
we'll
can't.
see.
You can't come in and call him soft and then say,
Right.
"First off,
Right.
he's soft for wanting to split it," but I'm probably taking it. So because my quarterback's hurt.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
We'll see. We're supposed to. He wants to do it off a certain player, like whoever has the highest player or something like that will win the difference. But
Why don't you just do it off of what team scores the most points, like how it's supposed to be fucking played?
because my team won't. I have 2 bad injuries.
That's all right. Well, you guys aren't splitting it because I just texted Wayne in all caps and said, "Do not split with McCoy." So
Perfect. I also just claimed Matt Stafford off waivers, so we'll be fine.
well, then you're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
you're good.
Why are you?
You're gonna split that shit.
hate the split money thing, bro. You
Oh, I
put
do.
all in for the whole season just to
Yep.
try and win, and then you're just like, "Hey, you want to split it?" No, motherfucker. No, I want to beat you, and if I take my L,
Right.
then we can split it. But if I win, I'm not splitting shit with you.
I feel you. But yeah, Casey's gonna catch his L.
It was just your delivery there, bro. Yeah, we're gonna. Wayne wants to split
Yeah.
it because he's soft, and I'm
He's a little bitch, but I'm probably gonna do it.
Well, it was just how he came about it. He's just like, "Hey, do you want to split?" And I was like, "No." And then I logged in and looked at my team, and I was like, "Oh, T-Wall's not playing next week."
maybe I want to split it.
Yeah, and I was like, but we'll see. Yeah, Casey's gonna be a good matchup. But yeah, I mean, dude, Monday night tore up a lot of people for sure. So we'll see. E, who you got this week? Who is it? Is it Bobby?
Bobby,
Dude,
sir.
I know Jimmy feels this pain just like I do. I mean, I know it was one game for me. I think Jimmy might have been 1 or 2 games, but dude, what a weak side of the division for the playoffs.
Who are you talking about?
Their matchup, Bobby's.
Oh yeah. Well, on paper, they look like 2 of the most dominant teams.
Oh, I got you. I was like, wait a minute. Are you talking about me?
No, you guys scored on your side. But I mean, even in round 1, like you put up points of 120, Dame 117, Conk 152. But the other side, like KJ put up 88 against Bobby.
Yeah.
Handle put up 79 against Bobby.
Yeah. And then I scored the most points all season from the 11th place game. The 11th place game, and I put up 160. Come on.
Yeah.
Every single team put up more points than Handle.
Ian, imagine my team with running backs, though. And I got 2 first-rounders next year, and I'm doing running back heavy, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
We'll see you there.
We'll be seeing.
Well, that's
But-
definitely in round 2, though. We'll figure it out.
So yeah, next time we touch on fantasy, we'll see if Jimmy's gonna be passing the torch to Ian or passing it to Bobby.
Let's hope it's me. Hey,
Listen,
2 out of 3 years in the ship. 2 out of 3 years in the ship. I'll take it.
Yep, that's strong.
That'll be a big one. So
Let's
we'll
hope
see.
at least one of the 2 is a dub. And not second place.
Yeah, I know I'm picking 5th and 9th, and that's all I'm looking forward to. So I'm just going to be ripping, just breathing mock drafts. I can't wait.
I'm going to be trying to get some picks.
Yeah, you're gonna do a mock draft, and then we're gonna have some other people in there just draft craziness.
Yeah, that's all right. I have a plan already, but again, a lot of it, and this is fantasy. A lot of it depends on where these fucking rookies go too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could
Yeah, you don't know. I mean,
Correct.
that's the other thing. You could do all these mocks up until then, and then they go to some team where 1, they don't have an offense, or 2, they're not starting right away,
Yeah, and it's
or
just
their option 2.
right.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. But last and foremost, everyone's favorite topic here.
Last and foremost.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we'll get in the main thing.
Oh,
All I'll say,
you want to talk about the Bucks? Okay, go ahead.
Rudolph saved Christmas, baby.
You guys played before us.
You right?
Yeah. But unfortunately, 8-7 is not good enough to win our division.
Correct.
Because it's the best division in football.
Maybe.
You go to bed?
I'm going upstairs.
All right, don't get peed on. You in the middle, Shadow on your side of the bed. Love you too, babe.
Exactly, Dak. Yeah, you guys had a surprising game. You know, Christmas spirit. Good old Rudolph came in to save you.
Best QB on the team, baby.
What y'all think? Most points you scored all year, Jimmy.
I don't give a fuck. It's the Bengals. It's like, hooray! George Pickens 8, just like we knew he could be doing his whole fucking career. Hooray! But again, like, I'm not gonna get excited because everybody got bricked up when we beat the Bengals last time because it was right after we fired Matt Cannon. And oh my god, we hit 400 yards, and then you lose 3 in a row to 2 of the shittiest teams in football, and another team that, because of that loss, is probably going to keep you out of the playoffs. A Colts team that the Steelers have dominated for decades.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, that's great. But we have to go to Seattle, who's now fighting for their playoff lives in one of, if not the most difficult NFL stadiums to play in.
Yep.
And then you got Baltimore, who, barring them, if they beat Miami, they might sit everybody. But they also still might not because it's Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Right.
So if
do they lock it if they beat them?
They do, I believe. Well,
yeah, they do.
I'm trying to think of a scenario. So, like, let's say they lose out and Cleveland wins out. That would put them on the same record, and I don't know who.
Well, no. So, no, I'm saying if they beat Miami, they automatically lock it.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
They 100%
So
do.
I would put them to 13 wins. Yeah. So if they beat Miami, they lock the number 1 seed. Correct.
Yeah, because I watched the scenario of how the Browns could lock number 1 seed, and it was fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally Baltimore loses out.
Miami loses out.
No, so Miami has to beat Baltimore and then has to lose to Buffalo, and then Cleveland wins out.
Yeah.
I mean, which isn't unheard of, but it was just crazy.
Far-fetched.
This is part of the year where we just watch crazy scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it all starts with the Steelers winning out, right?
Yeah.
And
it's tough.
I don't know if that happens. If I'm being completely
you need Baltimore to win next week.
I don't need anything from Baltimore ever. Let's just be clear.
I mean, you do.
We're helped if Baltimore wins, but
you do.
It doesn't matter because we can win out. If Indy wins out and Houston wins out, we're not in. Or we win out, Houston wins out, Indy wins out, and Cleveland loses out. We still might not be in because of Buffalo and Miami. So,
Well, Houston and Indy can't win out. They play the last game of the year.
That was what I was Googling right now was their remaining schedules.
Yeah. The Colts have the Raiders next week, and then
energized.
We got some boost. And the Texans got Titans and Colts. That's their schedule. Titans and Colts. So, I mean.
Fuck. I don't know.
It just sucks, dude, because I know you don't want to, you want them obviously in, but, it sucks for the Texans because I feel like they were on that verge so good. And then they just
it sucks.
Destroyed with injuries.
Well, yeah, regardless of how they're
shrouding all their receivers.
Yeah.
If I'm a Texans fan, if I'm a Texans employee, if I'm a Texans player, I'm feeling fan-fucking-tastic about the future because y'all were in the NFL for half a decade, and you brought in a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback, and I mean, they're still in contention for their division. Everybody's 8-7.
Right.
Yeah.
NFC South and the AFC South is just the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
That's it. Except the Titans have more wins than the Panthers.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just tough when you lose 2 receivers, your quarterback, and you're 8-7.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yeah,
Yep. Tough.
we'll see. But yeah, I mean, a win's a win. You guys
Stroud
still
might be
look,
back this week, though.
huh?
Stroud might be back this week.
Yeah, no, he's, and that's the thing is like Nico's supposed to be back. Stroud could be back. Tank's obviously done. Singletary's the future, which is thank God. I told Bobby that the longest time that Pierce wasn't it. So we'll see what they do.
Kick return touchdown.
Wait, special teams done. Like he's on special teams now.
Kick return touchdown.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Bills did Bills things. Let the Chargers, be in a game for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new by the Bills there.
Who do the Bills finish with?
Let's see here. I got you right here.
I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
They got Patriots, Dolphins.
Yep.
Fuck.
They're favored by 12 against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Roscoe.
All right.
That could be a good game.
But if we finish with an even record on the Bills, we have the tiebreak.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into week 17. We'll fly through this week 16 real quick, obviously. Bills did their thing. Browns, I mean, Cooper had a hell of a game. I don't know how much of you guys did at all watch it. That dude just looked good.
265 ain't bad.
Yeah, the score doesn't justify it. I mean, obviously they just gave up a lot. But yeah, dude was a stud. The Jets Commanders game was crazy because the Jets were up 20-0, blew the lead. Jets came back, kicked the field goal.
Yeah,
Just
that was nuts.
prove their season sucks even more. Seahawks, weird game. That was a buzzer beater too. I forget what was it. Was it DK in the corner? I think, or something like that.
I can't remember.
Touchdown. Then you get to the Colts Falcons. The Colts just shit the bed.
Yeah, infuriates even more.
It was one of the
Yep.
worst games. And you guys can dog on all you want. Like I needed the Falcons to lose, obviously, but like I'm watching this game and the Colts just didn't show up on any drive, like at all. It was awful to watch. And then you get to the next one. Like, how are the Panthers competing with the Packers right now?
The Packers aren't good though.
Bryce Young, 312.
Or maybe that just proves that more that point that they aren't that good. Yeah. But we'll see. Lions, Vikings. That was a sloppy game all around.
Nick Mullins, 411. I didn't even realize that.
He had 4 picks too, I believe.
He was slinging.
Hey, 411 yards.
He had a Jameis Winston game.
Getting his Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm. Then you get to your boys, getting that dub against the Jaguars. Baker doing Baker things. End of the season, we looking good. Cardinals, Bears. Who cares?
Who cares?
Sorry, Nick.
Maybe our future QB, baby.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe our future QB right there.
And then we had Dolphins, Cowboys. What a way to end it. I love seeing the Cowboys lose. I don't know about y'all.
Always.
Oh yeah, it never gets old.
Always.
Yeah, especially when they're up and then they just lose, like get gut punched at the end of the game.
We're at the part of the year where the wheels start to fall off after
Mm-hmm.
we done boys all season long.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That was back-to-back weeks, right? That they laid an egg. Because Buffalo was week before.
Well, they got smoked by Buffalo.
Buffalo
Yeah.
just beat
And then-
the absolute dog shit out of them.
Yeah, they
then
kept the
Miami.
game close. I mean, it's Miami. That's what Miami does, though. But yeah, Buffalo destroyed them.
Yeah.
Buffalo made themselves look like a real team for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Patriots. I mean, the Broncos just, I don't even know what to say. I don't know if you guys watched that. It was one of the worst games to watch anyway.
Fell off.
But
Yeah.
this goes to my point to why player props are so hard to bet on sometimes is because Cordell Sutton was the most bet on player in that game, and he got a concussion on the first play or his first pass to him.
Yikes.
And the ball didn't even hit him. It went over him. He just slid to the ground.
Yikes.
But yeah, that was a weird game. Did we get the Monday night?
What's up, dude?
The Chiefs are crumbling.
Show me on camera. Come here.
And you know what? The more and more I see it, the more and more I love it because all Patrick Mahomes does is bitch and whine and referees all game long, every
100%.
single game. Yeah. So I love to see it. I'm not denying his talent, but when you act like that constantly, I want you to lose every single game.
I think he was just, I wouldn't say spoiled, but I think he just had so many like calls go his way.
Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, he got accepted of it. Yeah. And now when he doesn't see it, he just loses his shit and he looks like a little child out there.
Whiny little bitch. Yeah. Now, I will say, homeboy was running for his life that whole game, the entire game.
They were in his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were in there. Yeah. Raiders, little spark to him, I guess.
Yeah.
That defense, I mean, when you score 2 touchdowns in 12 seconds, that'll do it for you.
Yeah, and I thought about dropping their defense in our dynasty league, but boy, am I glad that I held on to that. See what happens.
We'll see. Yeah. And then we got the Eagles. 11-4. Just look, I mean, I don't even know if you like. Obviously, they're 11-4, but they do not look like an 11-4 team.
They kind of sputtered.
Is that what you mean?
Huh?
Because they lost 3 in a row, or they look
that, and they're just. I mean, the Giants are bad, and they look rough.
Dude, and I get that. I do 100%. Tyrod Taylor's more than a capable quarterback, and you game all week for Tommy DeVito to be in there. So the first half, they were just laying it on them, and then the most unfortunate Lemony Snicket fucking played on the special teams in the second half, and Boston Scott ran into Zacchaeus and fucking fumbled. Like that shit happens. It for me was their free safety getting absolutely fucking decimated on that deep ball. That's what I'd be concerned about because that secondary looks more and more shaky by the week. But I still like they're the number 2 contender in my eyes in the NFC. I trust them more than I trust Detroit to challenge San Francisco.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I get where you're coming from, but
I mean, how do you feel about? I mean, I know he didn't have a good start, didn't have a great game, but how do you bench DeVito? Like Tyrod Taylor's not your future.
He's not moving the ball for you. Tommy DeVito's not your future either.
He's more than him.
Bro, they signed Daniel Jones to a $72 million deal in the offseason.
Yeah, DeVito's a cool story. DeVito's kind of like Duck Hodges in my mind. Like it's a cool story. It's like that quick little hype piece.
But you're not making the playoffs. Spark,
but like he's not franchise. He's not gonna be your starter.
No, I agree with that.
But
that is
Yeah, this was the duck call of.
I mean, I think he made his point out to be the backup, for sure. But
yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'd absolutely be a serviceable backup for sure.
Yeah,
but he's not your.
You never Kenny Pickett. Had to say it.
Yeah, and then we got last night's game, which was crazy. Brock.
Freaking love it.
You know what's tough? Like
loved every interception of it.
So he throws that first pick, right? And that's demoralizing to a QB, right? Like I think the worst part about football as a QB, like you throw a pick and guess what? You go right back out there.
Yeah.
Like you're right
like a pick 6, yeah.
Yeah. And the next time he throws a pick, it's tipped. So not 100% his fault, but it is.
Right.
So it's tipped. Now he's at 2. Then he has another tip.
Yeah.
He has no time in the pocket. His whole offensive line is gone.
Hit as he threw. Yeah, the O-line kept getting hurt, which I feel like that's going to – I haven't watched any sports programs today, but I'm sure the sports media is giving them a cop-out with that, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Williams went down, such and such went down, blah, 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 blah. Like,
They don't
no,
have one starting O-line in there.
Baltimore flew across the country and dog walked the shit out of y'all.
For sure.
Yeah.
Smoked them.
No, I
Mhm.
wouldn't take anything away from that. But the crazy part is them not have. They were on their last O-line that was on the active roster at that game.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
On that last injury, I think it was in the fourth quarter, was their last one. They brought in their last guy that was an O-line.
Yeah.
There's to the
Stop.
point where like, hey, Chase Young's flip sides.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I've been wanting to bring up to you guys. How do you guys feel about NFL teams not cross-training their place kickers and their punters?
And I'm gonna guess this is probably the Browns game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
you're saying like to have a punter be a kicker be a punter.
Just, yeah, like what else do they do in practice, you know?
Right.
So I don't know how much you watched the McAfee show,
Here and
but he
there.
talked about how much, like, how different it is to kick in a certain angle. And they used to do that, I guess, in like high school or college. And supposedly it messes up the whole kicking game. Like, I don't know how it works, but he was explaining, like, when they go to their drop and their spin, it's just a whole different technique and it just throws it off.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like they kick the ball, right?
I hadn't considered that, but like my thing is like, okay, so I don't expect my punter to go out and drop like 40, 50-yard bombs. But if
Right.
I'm inside the 15 and we get stuff,
For sure.
I would expect them to do that. I would.
The crazy part is
Yeah.
it worked out for the Browns not having a kicker.
I mean, they dominated that whole game wire to wire.
They converted on like 4th and 5, 4th and 7.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I totally agree. But yeah, he was just talking like supposedly about like how when they catch the ball compared to how they make their steps and a kick, it's just a whole different lineup that they train their whole life for, and it just throws it off.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like you kick the ball, you kick the ball.
Yeah, same.
But he's also a professional athlete, and I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, there's that.
True.
there's that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, at that point, I mean, put Amari out there.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
having
the ball.
Yeah,
kick.
you can do everything that game.
Come on, bro.
But we'll see. I mean, that's it on that week. I mean, we got some tough matchups this week. A lot of playoff ups and downs this week. I don't know. You guys
Detroit, Dallas on Saturday at 8.
that's gonna be a great game.
Hopefully.
I say a great
the thing
game.
is this year, like a lot of great games that are on the
Yeah.
schedules have not been great games.
What I meant to say is like that's a great game for the record. I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a
No,
great game.
exactly. It should be a great game.
Yeah.
It should be a great game.
Right. And then you got
Do you see
Baltimore and Miami.
tickets for Detroit at Dallas right now are as low as $83?
Want to go?
Like that seems super cheap to me for a game like that.
Yeah.
That seems super cheap for a Jerry Jones owned team.
Right.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. I mean, then you have Vegas at Indy for 78. So you're talking like a $5 difference there.
Wasn't the
For-
Panthers game not long ago like ridiculously cheap?
It was
45
45 cents.
45 cents.
With
45
fees,
cents.
though, you got to pay $14, Jimmy.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, you lost me there, but Jesus, still.
Yeah. They had a monsoon.
Sorry, had to point that out.
I mean, not to mention the two teams are terrible, but it was a monsoon
Right.
at the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dolphins, Ravens, great matchup. There's a lot that's going to go into that.
Get
the
Tampa and New Orleans.
Yeah.
Always a tough game.
Thank God it's at home. Thank God it's in Tampa.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Baker's
Yoink.
cooking. Yeah, I mean, there's some decent games. You guys got it. Like I said, the 4:00 game. Bengals Chiefs. That's a good one. Just another one that's supposed to be good, but it's not good. And then Packers Vikings. That's pretty much going to end one of their playoff contentions.
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
asked
think-
my buddy, I was like, why would you not flex Baltimore and Miami to the late game? But I guess Minnesota and Green Bay are still actually fighting for a playoff spot.
And so, and I
Even though,
mean,
like, both
realistically,
teams
so
are
are the
great.
Broncos, so are the Chiefs,
Mhm.
Bengals, Steelers, Seahawks.
Yeah.
So I mean, every game at the 4 o'clock is competing.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this week tells a lot.
Yep.
So if you guys lose to the Saints this week and the Falcons win, who's in first in your division?
We are. We own tiebreaker almost with every team.
Even if you lose this week.
Yeah, we own tiebreaker over Atlanta and Saints.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe we took care. Yeah, so we have the we lost the first game to them. We won the second game, but we own the points and division conference or division record.
To the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we pushed with them this year, but we have the rights. I mean, obviously that would be 3-2, but then it comes down to I think it's what after it's conference after that, right? After division. And we have the conference over them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, because division, we're 3-1, they're 3-2. Obviously, if we lost, we'd be 3-2. But then the conference, they're 4-6. So
Okay.
yeah.
What's confusing to me is the Steelers have a 17% chance, 17% probability of making the playoffs, according to NFL.com. And the Bengals have a 23% chance with their 0-5 division record.
Huh. Could be their end of like the.
They play the
same
Chiefs.
schedule.
They play Chiefs Browns.
Chiefs Browns, yeah.
I mean, that's not an easy schedule.
No, that's a
Plus, they don't
hard
have Burrow. Yeah, they don't have Burrow.
Yeah, so I don't know how that
They
number
might not have Chase.
was figured out. Yeah, dude, the Steelers need a miracle.
I mean, they do. Yeah, and they did it themselves.
Yeah.
Like, so.
And what are you gonna do? Get into the fucking playoffs and get absolutely fucking undressed by Miami? Cool.
Right.
Yeah, but that's Miami's the AFC of that's the Cowboys team, baby. They get in there, they don't show up.
Yeah, but okay, so if we're playing the Dolphins, we're not covering Tyreek, and if we're playing the Cowboys, we're not covering.
No, you're probably not covering Tyreek.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Poor JPJ has been pretty solid this year, but
yeah. I mean,
that one of that team's covering Tyreek.
Yeah. We made Trey McBride look like prime Tony Gonzalez, and Antonio Gates had a baby, and shit all over the city of Pittsburgh. Like, what the fuck are we talking about
here?
Right. Yeah. I will tell you though, it's nice finishing the season against Carolina.
Boy, I hope you win that game.
Dude, the only problem is like Carolina's that team.
The next week is going to be rough.
I can't wait for you to lose the last 2 games and not get in the playoffs.
I'll tell you the bad part is like playing Carolina right now. They don't give a shit about if they win or lose because that's not their pick.
Right.
Like the Bears are over here like sweating every week. Like, can you please fucking lose?
I don't think it would matter, right?
For them?
No, like no matter what, because New England got that 4th win. What's Arizona's record?
There was someone else.
Oh, Arizona's 3-12.
Yeah.
I don't know how tiebreak would shake out there, but yeah, everybody else.
Well, no, I'm saying when they almost beat the Packers this week.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that would have put them at 3.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, we're gonna get like the 4th pick, 3rd pick. So we'll see. But we got some sweating to do. We got some fantasy championship week.
Sure.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Ian, what are the projections looking like for you guys, just as it stands right now?
I was literally just about to pull that up. Week 17 here.
Oh, they're not there.
Did they throw them up yet? Because I didn't get mine yet.
Sleepers.
No, they're not up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not up yet. They'll probably up tomorrow.
because I was looking at stuff and they didn't throw it up because they weren't sure on a lot of players,
Yeah.
which
I can
doesn't
go
make
to-
a lot of sense to me because there's not that. I don't think there's a team out there that really would sit right now, right?
No, not that I know of.
I mean, no team has one locked.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
No, every team's kind of fighting. No.
The AFC, both AFC and NFC North are the only two divisions that everyone's still in.
Yeah.
So
Let's do some quick. We can do some quick math. I can tell you the numbers that I have at least. I don't think I can see his team though. That's a problem.
you want to hear some craziness? Is think of what has to happen for Chicago. They're 6-9, last in the division,
Yep.
and there's still a Matt Conrad and Nick Nav hoping and praying.
Mathematically available.
Yeah, they would need the Rams, Seahawks to lose out. Minnesota, Green Bay would have to split, and Atlanta and New Orleans would have to split. Jesus. Just a little bit.
That's a lot of bit.
Just a little bit. We'll see. A lot of games are going to come in that final week for sure. I feel like that last spot is going to come down the Indy Houston game.
Yeah.
I mean, or the Raiders could just keep doing their thing and win again
Mm-hmm.
and eliminate them.
I mean, that would help us immensely because we
Sure.
have wherever the Raiders.
Problem is, Jacksonville's got to. I mean, they should lock up that division.
Panthers and Titans.
Yeah, that's a. I'm not going to say cupcake, but it's pretty cupcake.
Yeah. Well, the Steelers lost to all three of them fucking teams, so we need someone to have a worse record than us.
Yeah, that'll do it. We'll see. But more to dive into next week for sure. Definitely going to have a big old scenario episode.
Yep, should be a pretty filled podcast.
Hopefully, next time we talk to all you guys, the Steelers and Bucks won.
Wow, that's
I
the
won?
best you ever said to me, buddy.
It is
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're down to needing wins, boys.
You're
Yep.
not wrong.
Well, when you lose to teams with combined,
Four?
let me do the math. Combined 7-23 records, I don't think you really deserve to be in the playoff picture.
Pretty
You
rough.
I'm being
You
dramatic.
don't.
It's pretty rough.
Not great.
We'll see. We'll try to throw down something this week too, for sure. Ian will get with a date.
Word.
But that's all I got. We got some good stuff to talk about next week for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's all I got too.
Also, Ian, let people know we got some gaming going on after. It'll be through Lip's channel, I believe, or I don't know if he's gonna be through ours.
It'll be through,
Probably through ours.
Okay.
through our pod.
Yeah.
I mean, got a new controller.
I did. Santa was-
Hey. Thank you,
Oh,
Santa.
wow.
He's panting.
Thank you, Santa.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that fast episode was not as fast, but it's okay because we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and we talked about it. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So episode 39 books. Hopefully next week I will not have to do this on the phone, so I don't feel weird. Episode 40, the big 4-0, will be over the hill.
we will also be crowning our pod champion too next week.
That's right.
We will.
It's true. Yep.
we will.
Free merch. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff next week. Playoff picture will probably be lining up a little better. We got some podcast championships to reign. We'll see what the Dynasty League championship looks like. Fingers crossed. And we'll see what the other champions look like. We got a lot of stuff. Yep.
You guys
Bring it
know
home.
that after Monday night's game, I'm just blocking all 11 of your phone numbers, calling any of you ever again,
Ghosting.
putting the podcast and everything.
Squatchin Sports Podcast will be one of 2.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be sure. This could be the last time you see Lip. So
But
all right. Yeah.
as always, till next
like
time.
like McCoy said, we're hopping over to Apex. So it'll be on this channel. So just hang out. We'll be on probably like 5-10 minutes, and we will see you next